Welcome to the Way Light. Today's passage for the reflection is taken from the Gospel according to St. Matthew, chapter 6, verses 24 to 34. In today's Gospel passage, we see a kind of sermon that is being given by Jesus to his disciples. When we go through today's Gospel passage, we can understand how beautifully Jesus structures a sermon. Each point connects the other. How fabulously he makes a structure for the sermon. From the beginning, we can see. In the beginning, Jesus tells to his disciples, no one can serve two masters. Either we have to hate one or love the other. Or we have to be devotee to one and despise the other. Then Jesus tells that no one can serve both God and money at the same time, simultaneously. No one can serve both God and money both at the same time. Then Jesus brings about the aspect, if we go along with the money, if we are greedy towards the money and we are going after money, then we will be in disaster. If we are going after God, then God will provide everything. So that's what Jesus is telling. When we go after the money, when we go after the wealth, only some sort of stress and disturbances would be following us. Some sort of anxiety would be our after effect if you are going after the money. But if you are going after God, Jesus tells us that God will provide for our need. Jesus is telling particularly that God will provide for our need. He knows our need. So He will provide our need, our clothing, our shelter, and whatever we need. God will provide for our need, but not for our greed. Jesus is telling that God will provide for our need. That means not for our greed. And then towards the end, Jesus is telling that we have to go after the righteousness and the kingdom of God. We have to seek the kingdom of God. Then all other things will be added on to it. Everything will be provided to us. Once more, we need to understand the gist of today's gospel passage. If we are going after money and wealth, we won't get a kind of satisfaction. Only anxiety would be there because we are going after money with greed. But God will provide. If we are going after God, then God will provide peace, enjoyment, and wisdom. Thus, we will be able to follow God in a deeper manner, and God will give us inner peace that is sufficient for us. May God bless us all.